It's a big, rich town. What's up? I just come from the poorest part. What's going on, y'all? We finally live. Had to get some things together. Let me move some things around just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to move some things around. What is going on, guys? We're going to give a couple minutes for some people to come in. If not, we're going to get the party started. And we will go from there. How many of y'all like this episode? Hit the one if you really like this episode, man. A lot came out in this episode. I am truly, truly happy with it. Man, this was very, very a good episode. Really, the ending, guys. Man, got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. Man, this is a nice episode. What's up, guys? What is good? How y'all doing today? As some of y'all know, hold on, let me get a couple text messages here. Somebody hitting me up. They probably saying the same thing. Hey, Dale, that was good. That is good. But what's up, everyone? I'm going to put that link out there shortly, and we're going to get to talking about Power. Season 6, episode 2, which is called Whose Side Are You On? Man, I love it. 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 Let me do something right quick. Put this over here so I can see that. What's going on, everybody? Don't forget to smack that thumbs up. Also, if you haven't seen it, leave now. I don't care if it's just 5 of us up in here. This is a spoiler alert. So I'm letting you know this is a spoiler alert. I don't want to be like, hey, Dale, you tell them what happened. I'm guessing you've seen it this morning, or you seen it like early this morning after midnight Eastern Standard Time, or you seen it, late morning. But welcome, welcome, welcome. What up, QC? We got Donnie, Mr. D Nice. What up, though, Donald? Say Tommy all the way. What up, Marcus? Eat, sleep, Amazon. Are you a Power fan too? Tiff, are you a Power fan? Leroy, like, yeah, that number one, it was good. It was good. Say, someone going to run out of money. Right. Somebody is going to run out of money. Yes. And it looking like it would be Ghost more than anything. So I think I got a vision of what is going to happen. I don't know, but I think I got a vision. What's good, Superdell? I missed you earlier, but you read my mind about them shoes. But when did Rashad go get gangster? Well, he come from the same neighborhood. So even though they never gave Tate, a backing, I think Tate was one of them dudes, back in the day. Honestly, he just went, he went to college, got his degree and everything, turned, good businessman, as we think, right? As we think. So he did get gangster, but it lets you know he come from that neighborhood, and sometimes you could bring it out of him. All right, what up, Rick? What's good? Hope all is well. Say, what time do they release these shows earlier? Must be new. They release it right around between 12 and 1 Eastern Standard Time in the AM. All right, so between 12:01 and like 1 a.m. in the morning, it get released. Sometimes it may, depending, it may be a little bit longer. They actually release it on the Stars app, and us, somebody go on there and grab it, record it, and then put it out there. So, and that's how we get it. Mr. 1609, what it do, Superdell? What do you think about episode 2 of season 6? I seen it last night around 3 a.m. I wanted to hit you up, but it was too early in the AM. Yep, and that's why we're getting ready to talk about it right now, Mr. 1609. I'm gonna put that link out there, and y'all can come on if you want. Just come on through. Tate from the hood. Did we forget he was hood with Dre and Ghost season ago? Yeah, Tate is hood. Tate is hood. Absolutely. So with that being said, guys, let me do this. Copy you. In order for you to come on my show, all right, this one, because an incident happened, somebody jumped on somebody's show, and they had, you know, uh, you know, something went on. So to protect the show, I have to see your face, unless I know you. Unless I know you, like if I don't know you, a random person jump on, I'm not going to allow you on. But people I'm familiar with who use icons, yes, you can jump on. But we got to keep the show clean, because there are kids that come on here. But I can control everything in the background. So if you're new to the show and you want to jump on, I would like for you to have a camera. That way we can see what's going on. All right. Let's see. Say Don say somebody smoked them all. What I think is leading. Well, I don't know. Trooper Luke, what's up?
What's going on, brother man?
Oh man, I know you already watched it, Troop. I
Yeah,
already know.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
What'd you think of the overall others episode? Did you like it, Troop?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This was a good one. This was a good one. What up, Giorgio? What's up? What's good? Ian, what up, though? All right, go on, smack that thumbs up if you can, and we'll get on into it. Again, we're discussing Power season 6, episode 2. What's up, Miss Shrinking Sharon? What's good? What is good? So let me do something right quick. Let me see if I can come with something a little bit, you know. Let me see. Let me try something right quick. Let me see. Let me just try a little something. But man, the ending was classic. It was classic, classic, classic. Oh, I'm trying to see something right quick. Just trying to see something right quick. All right. Give me just a second. All right. Let me see if I can bring that up over here. Drop this down a little bit. Oh, it might be this one. Let's see if I can bring that up over here. Seems like I can make it bigger. Might not be able to, though. Might not be able to, but it's all good. Let's get on into it. Let's talk about it. We'll see where it go from here. Let me see. Just want to see something right quick, guys. But it was definitely a good episode, a great episode. So let's do it like this. Let's get the party started. Let me go ahead and push this back over so I can watch it from here. What more can I say? All right, what more can I say? The final betrayal. All right. So we got that. That's all good. So let's start it off. All right. This is Power Season 6, Episode 2. So we gonna start off with scene 1. You actually seen Ghost actually watching Tommy car, who he shot it up. I mean, he let that bad boy go. That blue Mustang, y'all seen it getting towed away onto the truck. And then you actually seen him go and visit Jason. You know, Jason right now knows about ghosts. He know about ghosts. He know how ghosts roll, and you know, comes to a conclusion. You know, dude, he's actually tricking ghosts, thinking that Tommy is dead. And so, with that being said, he's saying, "Listen, man, you causing me to lose money. You causing friction. You know, in order for me to let this ride, I need 100,000 every 2 weeks. You know, and he like, man, look, I ain't got that type of money. And you know, he say, forget it. Then it is what it is. You know, I'll bring it to you. So Jason is actually playing the game. All right, he's actually putting ghosts. You know, he know Tommy is alive, but instead of him telling ghosts, he's playing the game. And I'm gonna tell you my thoughts about Jason at the end, and what I think. You know, is I'm gonna put Jason thoughts on here. What I think about Jason. From there, guys, you know, you go to the humor scene. You see Tommy actually getting an Uber. And I guess my man took the long route or whatever. You know, Tarik actually set this Uber up for Tommy. It was funny actually seeing it. The guy called Tommy, you know, Eminem. You know, Tommy like, hey, I'm gonna give you a one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a -1. You know, my man like, yeah, you know, told Tommy to suck one and pull it off. So you know, him and Tarik was talking. Hey Tarik, hey man, how can I give him a -1? You know, that was a little funny scene that they threw up in there because it was funny. It was actually funny. And you hear them horror stories from the Uber drivers, like, man, F you, you know, get out my car, you know. So that was a little funny. And then that's when you seen Ghost actually visited, you know, Proctor. Ghost is telling Proctor, you know, his lawyer that, hey, I killed Tommy. He's done. Proctor is like this. Whew, he needed to go anyway because this cat was on my head. I was afraid of him. He didn't tell Ghost that, but if y'all familiar with, you know, the last couple of seasons, you know, Tommy put fear in Proctor, you know, and so he was like, hey, it is what it is when it comes to Tommy, you know. So and then you actually seen Proctor get served. All right, you seen Proctor get served, and they went from there. All right, they went to what they went from there. So you know, he got served with a custody hearing. That's what Proctor got served with. You know, he upset about that. Like, man, how's this chick gonna continue to come at me? You know, why is she messing with me? You know, and so that's what you had on that one. You know, but Ghost came over there to say, man, look, I need an alibi. You know, and he let him know, like, look, I can't give you an alibi because, as y'all seen in the last episode, FBI agent Warner, who is the head guy now, actually visiting and was, you know, talking to Proctor. So he said, no, I can't give you one. And, you know, it was just a little conversation between the two. What up, King?
What it do, big bro? How you been, man?
I can't call it, man. Everything good. What's good with you?
Man, nothing, man. You ain't gonna leave me backstage again today, are you?
Oh no, just don't fall off. At the end though, you can stay backstage. You can stay back there. I ain't know what you were talking about. You got to say, let me in.
Okay, I gotta
know,
listen. Okay.
Yeah.
You
But
know
what did you like about it? Did you like this episode? I'm gonna ask you this. Did you like this episode better than last week's episode?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I like this episode better than last week's episode because now you actually see the direction what they're going in. They're because okay, a lot of people, you know, might think that this is the final season of Power, but if they didn't know, it's not. This is not the final season of Power because 50's already said that 48 hours after this ends, he picks up with Power Book 2 Ghost. So now you see the direction of the characters.
Are you talking about the spinoff, right?
It it's not really a spinoff. He said that it picks up 48 hours after Power ends, so you see where Tariq is.
See,
So if
I guess the thing about that, I don't know whether to believe these people or not, because you know they always say one thing. Like 50 said he was gonna change the music for this episode.
well, we
And
already
he
knew he
did.
wasn't going to do that. Well, but see, this is already set in stone because, like I told you before, Power even came on. They already brought Mary J. Blige on. See, she's already signed on to be in book 2. You see what I'm saying? So, the way the story is looking like it's going is that if you notice in a couple of the scenes when you get to it, Tariq is turning into his daddy.
Well,
You get what
in this
yeah,
episode, you see it coming
yeah,
along. Yeah.
yeah. So you see the character's growth and everything. And basically it's starting to get a little bit more interesting now because now it's like, okay, at first Tasha didn't want Ghost to die. Now she's looking like, well, technically if he die, me and the kids, we do get something. We the beneficiary. So it's like, okay. So
Yeah.
now you put your little thinking cap on. See, at first you wasn't really thinking. But now you're putting your little thinking cap on, like, wait a minute, if I get rid of him, technically, before anything is signed and anything deal with, I'm a beneficiary.
Mm-hmm.
You
Well,
see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
we'll get to that down the line because I actually wrote that down.
Yeah.
I want to, but I wanted y'all to. I know I just missed the part. I'm going over my notes. If y'all pay attention to the scene too, where Tommy, when Tommy got out of the Uber, did y'all pay attention to the scene? The background behind there. If you didn't, and if you got it on your Plex or something, you can go back. You actually see that white van. You see a white van, and it's like this white van is following, which is going to play a part later on talking about this episode. But if you go right to the beginning of Power, when he get out the Uber, watch the background and see what goes by. And it's very interesting that van that popped up. I caught that at the after I watched it the second time. I was like, man, is that the van? And it looked like it's the van. Maybe they just following Tommy, seeing what it is, seeing how he roll. But we're gonna go into scene 4. Tommy meets with the team. Tommy tells the team to be quiet. Look, we got to all get on the same page. Tommy like, hey, listen, there's somebody they think I'm dead out here. They, and Toothpick, he's trying to get, hey, what is it, Tommy? You need me to ride for you? He's like, no, but Toothpick like, listen, I want some action. I'm ready to get out here and do some damage. And Tommy like, no, don't worry about it. This is a one-man show. Don't even worry about it because he don't want to tell the team like, hey, Ghost is after me. He don't want to go that far and be like, hey man, Ghost is on me, and he don't want to give up too much. So, as you seen Toothpick and Tommy's bodyguard kind of had some words where Toothpick actually pulled the gun. And it was a humor scene in that too with Lil spanking the SATs. And
the first one was when he was like, man, this well, you a zombie, man? Because the person with the big old head get eaten first.
Right. And he say, what did he say? Well, you ain't got nothing to worry about. He say, what you get on your SAT? My man say, I got a 2275. I got a 2275.
He was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
He had to be quiet on that one.
Yeah, he had to quiet it down on that one. So for some of y'all who took the SATs, y'all will understand that. And it was a nice, that scene right there was a little humor. But you can see the friction within the group. All right. I think they really want to ride for Tommy. But Tommy got to keep him at bay. He don't want to tell him too much. He really want to keep them at bay. And it was just, that scene was a little bit funny. And then Tommy told his bodyguard, like, man, come take me to the crib, So we see on the next scene, we see Rodriguez and Donovan. Donovan is the black FBI agent who they're going to visit Tasha. All right. And you can see Rodriguez is the pit bull. All right. Y'all know her. She is the pit bull. And she know it's something fishy. Donovan, like, listen, we done made too many mistakes. I need my job. I don't even really want to be involved. But Rodriguez has to understand. Rodriguez like, hey, it is what it is. Donovan like, hey, bring it down a little bit. So she asked him about Silva, Terry Silva. I was like, look, I don't know. I listen, I gotta go. I got a kids up in here. I got a kid in here. But she, it's funny that Rodriguez say, hey, she say, yeah, every time people get close to y'all, they come up missing. And Tasha like, what, like whatever, but she did slip and say attorney client. That's between my attorney. And y'all seen Rodriguez say, oh, so this was your attorney? And then that's when you heard the little girl like, hey, mama. And she say, look, I got to go, and slammed the door in her face. But she kind of caught that. And I wonder if that's going to stick, is Rodriguez is going to remember that. Again, we don't know where Silva is at. We don't know if Silva is alive. And I'm talking Terry Silva. We don't know if he's alive, locked down, tied up. We don't know. We just know that he is missing, completely missing off the show. And so I'm hoping to get some closure from that. If he's alive, did Ghost really kill him? We seen him get choked up, but is he dead? So they keep knocking on the door with that. So hopefully we find something with that. Now, the sister, Angela's sister, her name is, what is her name, King? What, Baz? Baz?
But
Baz.
Yeah, no, I can't read that well, but bad, something like that.
But it's bad. I always get her. Somebody in the chat, please let us know her name again, because they only say her name like
every so often. Every so often.
And I be meaning to write it down. I know we mentioned it last year. I've been meaning to write it down, but it's I keep missing her name up.
I gotta ask this one.
There you go. Paz.
Okay.
And I'll be saying Boz, but it's
yeah, yeah. But I gotta ask this question, man. What is up with 50 and these kids just popping out of nowhere? Like, you bring, like, first off is we ain't never seen Lala's son until this season. We always heard her talk about him. I guess he was locked in a room. And then the little girl, she was a little girl in an infant little high chair getting fed, and now we see her again. Now she up and walking and saying, everything else. What is up with these kids just popping back up and man?
I don't know. I think we seen the little girl in the chair, but then we seen her at the table in some of the episodes as she was getting older. I don't know how old she is. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you. I don't know, but we also seen that in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, that is true.
And then little boy walking around having a conversation. So,
little Nicky walking around.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but we'll play it. If 50 want us to believe in that, hey.
I'm like, man. I'm looking like, man. I tell you, you didn't see that little girl none last season. She wasn't at Raina's funeral. You didn't even see her at her own sister's funeral.
Yeah, we just know they had 3 kids.
Yeah.
But pause. Hey, thank y'all, Rod S. Ken. Yes, thank y'all. Rod actually said Sergeant Rodriguez knows Silva is Tasha's attorney because she saw him at Tasha's house for the birthday. She saw him, but it was never confirmed that he was her attorney. I don't think, you could see somebody, but, I don't think she ever knew. That's why she questioned him. He was there. She was there. But I don't think she knew that he was her attorney. But that's why she questioned, like, oh, hold up. So he was your attorney. So I don't know. I think right there, she just found something, but will it stick? I don't know. But it should be playing out. But as y'all seen Paz clearing out Angie's office. Saxe come in. Saxe is one of them guys. He's a dirty cat. All right. I'm gonna just call it how I see it. Saxe is a dirty cat. Um, you know, would she have signed these papers if Saxe would have said, well, look, hey, there might be a freeze on the benefits and the life insurance. There may be a freeze, but he waited, he knew it from the jump, and then he tell her, here it is, the funeral home probably waiting for the money. Uh, but he comes in, yeah, these things happen, but don't worry about it. It'll get released, which put her in a bad situation. What if they don't release it? Then how is she going to pay for the funeral? So, you know, um, and then Saxe say, hey, if you find anything, just let me know and we'll get St. Patrick. They got their eyes strictly on St. Patrick, which is Ghost, Jamie. They got their eyes right on him, and they just missing the whole picture. And now she thinking now it's 3 days. It's 3 days. They still don't have any information on what gun was used, what bullet it was, to see how she got shot. None of that information has come up yet. So you're talking 3 to 4 days now, and nothing has happened, which is kind of strange. Usually when it comes to police officers or agents of the government, they get that stuff within 24 hours. And they know something, but it seems like it's taking a long time. From there, guys, it goes into the arbitration, the divorce meeting. Tasha lashes out, in there, but she forgot that she signed a prenup saying, what? If I come for the divorce, if I want the divorce, then I get nothing. So somehow she must have forgot all about that. Even though she wanted divorce, now she's remembering, damn, I signed a prenup that said, hey, if I go for the divorce, if I put the divorce, come forth with a divorce, then I'm walking away from everything, compared to if Ghost or Jamie St. Patrick, actually comes and say, I want a divorce and proceeding and go from there. So you see the little heated debate, in the hallway. Ghost basically says, what? Hey, I need you to come to the funeral with me. We need to look like a family. Ghost is always thinking, trying to think ahead of time. He's telling like Tasha, listen, look, you gonna have to work with me on this. I look out for you, just and I think he really want to help, but he got a lot of things going on right now. And so Ghost has to remain calm. Y'all know how Ghost is. He always trying to think 5 steps ahead. So that proceeding right there, she finds out the bad news that I'm not gonna get nothing, and it plays a role during this episode. From there, you got Saxe links up with Proctor's wife. Now she's clean. As y'all know, Proctor's wife, y'all found out she was a cocaine addict, bad. Proctor even last season even put a little baggie in front of her to see if she was gonna fall for it and all of that. But she's looked very clean, very, very clean, and very, very smart. She looked like, she's ready to take that next step to recovery. Only thing she want to see is her daughter. But Saxe is like, listen, I need your help. You want our help. I need your help. In order for me to do this, I need you to do that. I need you to put this bug on her book bag. This little unicorn that got some type of recording device in it, so they can try to get Proctor and bring Proctor on charges to hopefully get Ghost. All right. So that's the key with that. So these are pretty straight up scenes right here. You putting 2 and 2 together if you're following it, and that's where it's leading to right there. All right. But like she said, hey, you want basically, I need a recommendation from you guys so I can get this job, because I got an interview, and if y'all recommend me, I can get a job, and went from there. So everybody, are we on the same page? Y'all agree? Like, let's say Proctor.
Yeah,
All right,
definitely.
Yeah, Proctor told Ghost he needs to bring Tasha to the funeral because at first he was going to go alone. Yes, yes, he did. What's up, Miss Charmaine? What's good? What's good? Dane say Ghost so fake. I don't know about that, Dane.
I don't know. I mean, Ghost ain't he far from fake.
Yeah,
He trying to make sure he crosses his I's and dots his T's. So I'm
yeah,
well, you know what I mean. Yeah.
yeah. He crossed the T's.
And
Dot
dot
the
the
I,
I's. Yeah,
dot
yeah,
the I's and cross the T's.
yeah.
But now this next scene right here, guys, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on this character. King, what did you think about this next scene? Tommy and Keisha in the kitchen before the knock on the door, and then I'm gonna see if Troop want to chime in. But let me get your thoughts on Tommy and Keisha. This scene right here, because this was a very powerful scene, the kitchen scene.
She is square. This is what happens when you try when you tell squares to do something and they not built for that lifestyle. You know, a lot of people say the streets ain't built for everybody. That's why they make sidewalks, and that's why she should have stayed on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? She should have thought about this before she got with a hustler, before she fell in love with somebody like Tommy. But this is the lifestyle he lived. You got to go with it. You see what I'm saying? You can't fold. And she folding right now. She folding real big. She folding hard.
Yeah, she definitely folding. Hey, Troop, you want to chime in on this one?
Man, she's scared. That's what she is. She's scared, boy. Anybody that goes in that, the cops are there. The cops are there. Oh shit!
Right, right. And this one right here set the tone. What up, though, Ken? Tell the wifey I said, what's up?
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah. What it is, and look, Keisha is like I told y'all last week. Keisha wants to live that lifestyle that she's seen Tasha live, but is she built for it? And and the thing about it, remember, Tasha comes from a lifestyle of two hustlers. Not only was she with 50 Cent, all right, but she was with, of course, Ghost, as we know right now. So she was kind of brought up like teenage wise. She know what it is. She's an accountant. She know how to run numbers. She's a quick thinker, where Keisha is not, guys. And this scene right here kind of got Tommy like, I don't know.
Now I want you to remember what you just said about Tasha, okay? Because it's gonna go into where I said earlier, the character developments and what I've seen. I want to see if you've seen what I've seen later down the line in a couple of more scenes.
Mm-hmm. And so, what I think right here, the question is Keisha built for this life? As of right now, she is not. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. You heard it here first. I think Keisha gonna get killed, guys. Within the next 3 or 4 episodes, Keisha gotta go. Keisha is gonna have to go because she doesn't know the lifestyle. She, just the way how she acted in the scene, and then when she opened up the door, and here it is, it's Tasha. She let Tasha know, listen, we don't get down like that anymore, and then slam the door in her face. For all I care, it might be Tasha that take her out. I don't know, but somebody's going to take Keisha out. It's going to come. It's something that's really going to happen to her. I don't know what it is, but something that's going to happen to her, and it's going to be an issue. All right, there's going to be an issue in that one because she's not built for it. She just want the lifestyle, the purses, and she want diamonds and all of that. She always looked at Tasha like, wow, you got all of this, so that's that. She just wanted to live that lifestyle. Sugar Shan say Keisha is a lame. Oh man, she is. So you see, on the very next scene, you see Ghost visit Tarik. Lets Tarik know that Tommy is dead because Ghost still think Tommy is dead. And Tariq said, well, when did you find this? When did that? He said, oh, last night. But if y'all remember, early that morning, Tommy and Tariq was talking because of the Uber. So he like, what the heck? So, he lets him know, like, yeah, I had to get rid of him. I had to get him. And one key feature, I want to see if King picked this up or Troop picked it up. In this scene, what do you think caused Tariq not to be able to trust his father?
Well, I don't think Tariq been trusting his father. I think is he haven't had trust for Ghost in a very long time. So I think that right there in general, it was like, okay, all right, I see where we at right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tariq got hate for his father right now. He's going with Tommy all the way.
But there's something that happened in this scene. Ghost actually lied to him. Ghost lied to him. He lied to him in the scene. He said, well, what happened? Well, it was just, he came for me and, he wasn't upfront and truthful. And I'm going to show you how it played off, because right in the very next scene, it showed that Cass, which is Keisha's son, and Tommy playing a video game. Tariq calls him. So they having a conversation. Tariq say, what happened? What happened to your car? Yeah, your dad tried to kill me. He sprayed it up. That's what happened to my car. So Tommy is being truthful. And then he say, did you try to kill my dad? And what did Tommy say?
Yeah.
But if you go back to the last scene, he say, what happened? Oh, Ghost got to not being upfront and truthful. So that's why Tariq is kind of leaning towards Tommy, because Tommy is letting him know from up front, where Ghost, his pops, is trying to protect him. Listen, dude, I just need you to focus on school. I know we got some issues. You've seen too much. I need you to focus on school. So he's kind of lying to him. But then when you go back to Tommy, the very next one, Tommy like, yeah, man, I was going to take him out. And he told you why in the last episode. Man, he made me kill my father. My father wasn't going to rat on me. He was going to rat on him. And it was crazy, man. But
see, Tommy wasn't thinking.
No, Tommy actually thought it out. Tommy just a real dude. Tommy gonna let you know, though. That's one thing that you hear about Tommy. Tommy gonna let you know up front. I don't think Tommy really ever lied. He just do crazy things. I don't think he's a liar. We all know Ghost is a liar. We all know it. But Tommy just straight up, I don't think Tommy ever really lied like that. When you think about it, think about it. Have we known Tommy to be a liar? Or have we known Tommy to be reckless? He do things that don't think about it, and then when it come to him, he be like, damn. And see, that's Ghost. He always had to rely on Ghost. Ghost was always that safety net for Tommy. No, man, let's think it out. Let's not go that way. Let's go this way. We let them think this way, and we hit them from around the corner. Tommy, one of them guys, he just want to go through the front door and light it up. Ghost is like, no, man, we gonna climb up on this building, drill a hole. We gonna climb down there. We gonna get them like this, because they'll never be looking for us to come in that way. We get him like that. And Tommy just a real person. He let him know from straight up, And then Tariq actually said something like, listen, before you even do it, let me know. He said, let me know, because he want to know, and I think that's why Tariq is like, look, I can't trust my dad because he doesn't understand yet. But Tommy tells me straight up, tells me the truth. So that's why I'm more leaning towards Tommy. That's how Tariq is thinking right now. And let me see. But and then when you look in the face, he say, what did Tariq tell him at the end? Tariq say, hey, because of it, he think you dead. you got to drop on him. And that's what Tariq said. You got to drop on him. And it's crazy. It's crazy. So let me see what people are saying. Say Tariq is playing Tommy. Tariq knows all Tommy moves, but he doesn't know his father moves unless he hears it from Tommy. That's true. It says, is anyone besides me think Tommy is tripping out over killing Teresi? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Tommy really. I mean, they
He's
really
already over it. He's already over that.
Yeah, I think he's over that. Honestly, he is. Tommy is bugging. If Teresi rats on Ghost, that's eventually they gonna all go down. Again, I don't think Tommy really cared. I mean, it might have hurt him because damn, I finally get to meet my pops. But
remember what he said? I thought we were even, but I guess not.
Yeah, he said I thought we were even, but I guess not. You know, Avi was that AVI Israel. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Hopefully, say that wasn't Ghost's decision to make at Rod. Talking to Rod. She says he should have told Tommy, period. Ghost stay lying. Ghost stays lying. So as you see, Ms. Israel, we on the same page. We are on the same page. Let's see what Rod say. He said it wasn't, but when you in the game, you can't have someone like Teresi talking, taking you out. You eliminate him. Yeah, I understand that too. And then you got Mr. 1609 say, but Ghost is telling the truth. Remember that Angela pushed Ghost out of the way. So that wasn't Ghost. That's what Ghost was telling the son. Yeah, but Tommy actually said he already told Tariq, I was aiming for your dad. You know, he told him I was trying to shoot your dad. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that Ghost didn't say, hey, she pushed me out of the way and she took the bullet for the team. So Superdell, this is how 50 character treated Tariq. 50 was straight with him. Yes. And that's why he liked Kanan so much. Because Kanan was like, dude, is this way. Your father be on this bull crap. He a real gangster, but you know, he be doing some stuff, sprinkling some bull crap in the background where we just go straight ahead. So absolutely. Mark say, hey, how much internet speed would you recommend for IPTV? Hey, Mark, we're talking about power. We ain't talking about anything cutting the cable cord. What you could do, Mark, you can send me an email right there. This is power. In the description, it says this is power. So we're talking about power. The TV show, we ain't talking about nothing. No Nvidia shields, no fire sticks.
Now, see, Mark, if I was you, I would have asked this question. How much internet speed do I need to watch Power?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
But she said, are we forgetting that Angie was a Fed before she sacrificed herself? She should have been dead. She should have been died. That's what Ms. Israel's saying. Saying facts on Teddy. Hi Dale, my battery about to die. Damn, John, go on, get you a plug. So as y'all seen, when you base the two scenes, you see why you got his daddy's side and you got Tommy's side. And you see Tariq is in the middle, but he's going towards Tommy's side because Tommy is straight up. He doesn't understand why my dad won't tell me the full. He give me a little sprinkle of it, but he won't tell me the full truth. All right. And it says, don't forget Keisha was mad because Tommy won't kill Tasha and Tariq. Say, I agree, Teddy. Even Tasha started to be honest. Yes, everybody is being honest except for who? Ghost. All right. Ghost. But Ghost has his reasonings too. Sometimes we try to protect, our kids. That's just what we do. They don't need to know everything.
That's true.
So yes, and right here, most parents feel their kids wouldn't understand. Absolutely. And that's why parents, not everything is meant to be told to a 17, 18-year-old at the time. Maybe when they get a little bit mature, 25, I could sit them down and say, hey man, this is what it was. All right. But his father, he's trying to keep him from the dark life. Yes, that's what he's trying to do. As a parent, he's trying to, hey, listen, you go to school. You let me worry about this out here. All right. So let's move on to the next scene. You got James and Tate. For some of y'all who are new to Power, you got Tate, right? And then you got James, aka Ghost, aka Jamie, aka St. Patrick. All right. All the guy. At the club, they have just a little minor meeting, and Tate basically like, listen, I don't want any of your outside interferences affecting my running for governor. Handle that. Make sure let me drive this truck. You just sit in the background. Ghost like, man, look, didn't we go through this last year? I'm just living. Ghost like, you know what? He want to say the N word. All right. You want to say, man, dude, look, we went through this last year. Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? You basically work for me. You got my dollars. You're not going to tell me what I can do and what I can say. But Tate is just trying to keep it as smooth as possible, right? But then, right after that little conversation they had, y'all notice Ghost is what? Drinking a little bit. He taking a couple shots. He ain't doing it like he did before, but he's starting to take some hits, right? And so the very next scene, you got Tommy and Tasha in the dealership talking. What are they talking? Should we try to get Ghost, or should we try to let him live? Which one? And she's having a hard time because she tell Tommy, look, I go to my arbitration and I can't get nothing because I'm the one that's initiating the divorce. And because I'm the one that's initiating, I can't get nothing from him. He don't have to give me anything. And so, Tommy like, look, if you need something, let me know. I'll hook you up. I'll take care of you. And she like, look, don't worry about it. It is what it is, but they in the car, and she's saying, look, when it comes to Keisha, just buy her some things. Because Tasha already know Keisha wants to be like me. She just want to live that fine life. I want to put on the red bottoms. I want the Chanel bags. I want the diamond earrings and stuff like that, which plays a part down the line. You'll see all of this. And she is blowing Tommy's phone up. All right. You see Paz, she finds the phone, send text message. Who she thinks she's talking to? Jamie, who is St. Patrick. She say, hey, we need to meet. But she don't know that phone was for who? Tasha. Now, I love this. She sent her a text, we need to meet. Straight up, we need to meet. Now, y'all remember earlier, what did Saxe say? If you find anything, that I think we can tie St. Patrick down, let me know and we'll get it. So,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Paz just wanted to have this one conversation again with who she thought was Ghost. All right, go ahead, DVD King.
Now, see, this part was Tasha didn't know the sister had the phone. They should have panned to Tasha. You know how you pan from both to back and forth when people are texting in a scene?
Mm-hmm.
Because Tasha should have been kind of worried in this scene, like, wait a minute, this one, she dead. Who texting me? Talking about they gotta meet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Tasha should have been kind of worried, but Tasha, it didn't play out that way in the scene. But I kind of think that scene should have played out that way. Like, wait a minute, who is this? Who do you think you're You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it should have been like to where Tasha was kind of worried because wait a minute, she dead.
Yeah.
Who have this phone? Who have this burner phone?
Yeah. I think I thought of that too. But then again, I just, Tasha like it is what it is now. But yeah, it should have been like, what the heck? What the heck? How somebody text me? Who is this? But where she told her to meet, I think Tasha probably knew. If you think about it, and I'm just thinking ahead, I think Tasha probably said, the girl say, remember Pa say, well, meet me here. Tasha was probably somewhere like, and then recognized her and was like, okay, that's probably what she did. I'm just ad-libbing it. Can't say why is Ghost lying so much, just to protect his son. That's all. Miss Erlene, what's up, Miss Erlene? She said, I believe Tariq needs to be watched. When it comes down to Tommy killing ghosts, I think Tariq do 360 and kill Tommy. That's like Kanan killed his cop cousin when it came to her, or Tariq. Yes, I agree. Say Tasha is still torn about killing ghosts, even though she said life would be easier if Coast is dead. Uh, Dane say a ghost lowdown. What did he say? Uh, Say Tasha knew it was pause. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe she was sitting back, and like, who is this? I think probably some distance away was like, hey, that's, you know what? That's her sister who got this phone. All right. So that's what I'm saying. She said she knew it was pause. She said you owe it to my sister. Yeah, but I think on the phone it said Jamie. On the phone, I think it said Jamie.
Yeah. It said Jamie. Yeah.
What up, Ed E? Hey y'all. Bye y'all. I haven't watched it yet. Get on out of here, real. So as you seen that, they talked about it, they discussed it, but Tasha had to let her know. Listen, you want them benefits, you want that life insurance. You go and turn it into the police. Watch what happens. I guarantee you won't get nothing. And remember, Paz know in the long run she's going to get some benefits. When it's all said and done. But again, they got to look in and see exactly what happened to Angela. She may not get nothing, but right now she just want to have a burial for her sister. All right. I think that's where it came down to. But Tasha had to let her know, like, listen, you go run in your mouth if you want to. Listen, and I got everything in my phone too. All right. I can say, hey, she was trying to shake me down. So if you want your sister to be honored like that, then I think you better get on this train. Your sister rolled with us, you can roll with us too, and then everybody be safe. So I think she was being real. And then right after that, as she leaving, who's following her? Rodriguez, right? Let her know, yeah, I pinged your phone, I pinged Terry, and y'all was in the same area. What happened to him? Listen, and Tasha was like, listen, if you want to know, look, we just got through having sex. All right. We had sex in the car. That's what it is. That's the last time I seen him. Well, who killed him? I don't know. She think he's dead because of ghosts. But Tasha is loyal. Tasha is always trying to think ahead too. She's loyal, but she knows Rodriguez is trying to get all type of information out of her to use it against her. All right. Go from there. So now you see we come to the scene where Tate is starting to get grilled by the media. He come out with the speech, and I love this part. I loved it. And now you got a citizen of the neighborhood basically coming in confronting, yeah, man, you talk all of that stuff. You ain't did nothing for the community yet. And Tate, like, listen, look, my initiative, once I get in governor, I'm coming through the neighborhoods, and the citizen, like, you're all talk. Yeah, that's what they all say until they get their position, then you forget about us. And he said, you got Pretty Boy up there, which he is talking about ghosts. So ghosts already know what it is. Ghosts come out like, hey, listen, with the project, we plan to do this and that. Tate is good. But the thing about, as he come up there, Tate trying to get in, he like bumped Tate out the way and get right in front of the camera, like, yeah, and it comes up with a great recovery. But Tate is pissed. So
now for a lot of people in the chat, if you ain't seen this movie, then Dale should know what I'm gonna say is we seen old dog come out of Tate. We seen a little bit of old dog in this episode come out of Tate. You know who I'm talking about when I say old dog, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So am I right? We seen him come out in this episode.
I don't think it was old dog though, because old dog was a killer. O-Dog was a thug. He was gangster with it. This one, I'm just whip your tail. You better know your place. I don't think it was O-Dog because O-Dog, remember, O-Dog was straight up killer. He didn't care. He was straight up killer.
Yeah.
This one right here, I don't think this was an O-Dog character. I think this was Tate is very, very smart, but he's a conniver. That's what Tate is. He's a conniver. So I think right there, we can't even involve them two because it's not there. Because he ain't pulling out no guns and he ain't shooting you on camera, none of that. But you actually seen these two. And right after that, the recovery from Ghost, they showed Ghost having a couple more shots, and Tate come out there trying to confront him. And, Ghost like, listen, dude, look, just handle your end, I'll handle my end. We gonna all be good. And I was like, man. So with the next scene, guys, y'all see, let me see. Oh, this is where you see Tommy about to take Ghost out. Tommy, he know Ghost move. He know that there's something going on over there in the club, and this Ghost always come out to the back. So what he's doing, he's prowling. Now I want y'all to remember, if you go back to that Uber scene, you see that white van. What did they throw Tommy in?
A white van. They threw him in a white van.
Came up from behind him, threw a bag over his head, threw him in the car. And he had an open, and the thing about it, Tommy did not call Tariq and say, hey man, I'm about to take your daddy out.
Yeah, he texted him. Remember, he texted him. He was like, he was like, go time. It's go time. Remember, right before he seen come out. He texted Tariq.
Oh, that was okay.
Yeah, he texted him. Yeah, he said go time or something like that, but he did text him.
All right. And I thought he was gonna call him because I thought he was gonna call.
No,
he didn't call.
He sent a text.
All right. And so they throw him in there. Now in this scene right here, this is where you see Jason is playing both Tommy, both Ghosts. He's basically making free money off of both of them.
He making hand over fist.
Yeah. And this is the part where I think Jason is gonna get done in, guys. When it happened, I couldn't tell you when. It's two people I think that are going to get killed in this season. Jason and Keisha. Do y'all agree with me? Do y'all think somehow them two gonna come together and get Jason? Now they still might be feuding, but I think them two going to come together because right now he know Tommy is oil, Ghost is water, and it's not mixing right now. They are not talking to each other. So I'm gonna use both of them. And y'all see Jason say, listen, if it don't go my way, then I'm gonna pull my security off you. You're not gonna be safe anymore. And then you know what Ghost is going to do. He's going to get you. You know this. And so what is your thought about this one, man? Do you think you're on the same page as this one?
Yeah, because I am, and then I'm not. I am because I'm not, because later down the scene, you see, Jason tell Ghost why he didn't tell him.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? He told Ghost straight up why he didn't tell him, and he just let it be known. Look, okay, now I'm not gonna give it away. I wait till you get to that scene, but once we get there, then you'll understand why I'm not. But Jason was smart. He was like, well, forget it. I got an opportunity to make some money off of both of them real quick. Oh, well, forget it. Okay, I can do that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm just reading some of the comments.
Because now Jason with that scene when Ghost comes back and talk to him, he not making that Ghost money no more.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? That Ghost money is done with. Ghost paid him that. I don't know if Ghost ever paid him. Because they just said that he was gonna pay him, but he's not making that money no more because Ghost found out.
right? But this is going to be very, very interesting right here. This is going to be very, very interesting because I think there's going to be a slip up where Ghost is going to see Tommy and Jason together. Somebody is going to see something, and I think that's
he already knows. But see, he already knows Tommy is still working with Jason because when he seen him, remember when he seen him and he went back and was like,
"No,
no.
At this point, he still think Tommy is dead.
Yeah. At this point, right now.
At this point, right now.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying. So I think once, I think there's going to be, but now, do Ghost know that Jason is playing the both of them? Absolutely not. He doesn't. Now, and Tommy really doesn't know either.
Mm-hmm.
So right now Jason is playing both of them. Ross said Ghost and Tommy teaming up is predictable. It's a reoccurring theme in Power, but maybe not this time around. Yeah, we definitely about to find out. We're gonna find out. Where we're at. Let me see. Tommy about to take. All right, I did that one. Ghost, and then the next thing that you see, Ghost at the penthouse chilling. Tasha walks in. They had a little dispute. She let him know, if you don't give me the money, I'm going to talk. He like, no, you're not. Because even if she talks, she putting herself at risk.
Thank you. I don't even know why he fell for that. I don't even know why he fell for that one.
Well, he got to. You got to keep her quiet because you just never know. I think right now you got to do something to keep her at ease. All right, because you never know. She could go and make a deal.
That's true.
She could go and make a deal. So you got to keep the tension low. So that's why I think he was like, look, all right, I'll do what I got to do. But he let her know, don't bring your tail to my house again.
He was like, this ain't your house.
This ain't your house. You know what I'm saying? You bust up. So this is where we see, now we see in Tarik. I think this part right here where the roommate of Tarik comes in, hey man, there's a pretty girl that want to meet you, but she know that you're doing all of this, and it's like 5 black people on campus. You're gonna hurt all of us because of what you're doing down here. You're dealing these drugs. And so she want to meet you. All right. I think this is where we're going to see Tarik play this role. We never seen Tarik with a girlfriend. This is the theme I think he's going to take right here. And I'm going to give you all my thoughts on Tarik and this young lady at the end. Where do I see it going? Because it's going to be very, very interesting. So you see Tommy return back to Keisha. He warns Keisha again about the stipulation. He say, listen, you with me, you got to be all in. Because he know, listen, they get you when you get this, I could be gone. You can hurt my whole organization. So he's letting her know. She like, oh, I'm riding with you. You get the kissing and all of that, but he warned her. So he gave her this is the second warning. All right, this is the second warning. Remember in the last year episode, he warned her. And now this is the second warning right here. All right, so he definitely warned her, right? Yep, the new girl comes on the scene. Absolutely. All right, so he warns her. So from there, he bought her some diamond earrings and she's happy. And now you see them about to go and do their adult thing. All right. Where Cass at? I don't know.
He went back
always in the room.
He went back in the room.
All right.
He went back in the room.
Tariq finally goes down here and meet this young lady. Her name is Effie. All right. This is the new girl. And remember, his roommate say she's a cutie. And Tariq talking to her like, listen, I see you down there at the bookstore. You working and, you got a screen phone. Your computer, is it going to make it through 4 years? Your shoes, look at your shoes. You come with me. You come work for me. You ain't got to worry about doing all of that. And you're going to have some money. You know, you can get on. And she like, listen, I'm not about that, this and that, that and this. But she sounds like she's a solid girl. You know, she's trying to hold it down. And he walks away, right? It was a nice little scene. He walked away.
It was.
He let her know the stipulations. Listen, you got a crack phone, your shoes, that old computer you got, probably old. It's not gonna make it for 4 years. And you still gonna be working at there, making that minimum wage. You know, you already know what it is, right? And he turns around like a G. We are actually seeing Tarik grow. Because if you remember earlier in this episode, remember, don't bring nobody in here and tell them that I'm giving you this product. You do it. I give it to you, you sell it, you just give me my cut.
Uh-huh.
You know, you sell it for $30, you keep 10, give me my 20. That's just how we do it. But don't ever bring somebody up in here saying they want to meet me again. You know, so he gave the guy a warning. You know, he gave the guy a warning. So just remember that. Y'all see Tate and Will Robinson. That's the guy who interrupted the meeting, the media section. How this guy got up in there, I don't know. It could have been Ghost that got him up in there. I don't know. It could have been that guy from Tate. That, you know, I don't know. But this is where this is what King was talking about. This is where we seen Tate actually turn hood. You know, he basically Tate say, I need you to follow St. Patrick. I need some details. I'll put you on the payroll, but I need some details. And then he questioned his assistant. And then he let his assistant know who boss. Dude, don't you ever play me like that. Because the assistant threatened him and was like, hey, I know everything about you. Go over there, hit him to the gut, hit him across the face. You know, and told him, hey man, get up. Stop acting like a punk. Get on up. So he letting him know, dude, I'm about that life too. You keep it up, it probably can go worse. All right. You could be somewhere not talking at all. All right. You see, let me see what else. All right. You see Ghost at the penthouse thinking of Angela. You see Paz still waiting for the news about her sister. Is y'all gonna pay for the funeral? You see all of this. I mean, all of this play out in this scene. And of course, they still haven't released the funds. From there, guys, everybody shows up at Angela's funeral somewhere. I don't know why I say wedding. I wrote down wedding.
Why you want? Oh yeah, she getting married in the casket.
Right.
She
I don't know
getting
why
married
I
in the
did that.
casket.
Y'all don't believe me? It's right there.
She getting married in the upper room.
So that's why I'm looking like, what? Y'all,
Hey, Dale, she getting married in the upper room.
yeah, it's right. He's not there yet. I don't know if they make it. But this scene right here was classic. This class because everybody, including people who was there in last season, the season before, you seen everybody here except for Agent Warren, who is did you see him there? The guy who's running it?
No. The guy who's running it. No. The new guy.
Yeah, the new guy.
No. He was not there. No.
So you seen the one guy who was there who used.
But I don't even. Like I said, I don't even think he knew Angela like that. So he probably be like, I don't know her like that. I'm not. It ain't make no sense for me to go.
Right.
So I know, you know what I'm saying. So he probably didn't even know her like that because the dude from last season that she was sleeping with was there.
Yeah, that guy. He was there. He even came like that.
Yeah, he even came. So
look at Rod saying.
But wait a minute. In this scene, it was some liable information that came out.
Yeah.
It was some liable information in this scene that came out.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it, the main thing you seen them talking, it was going from scene to scene. You seen Angela. I mean, you seen Angela's sister. They did the flag thing. You see the St. Patrick's walk in together, and you just see everybody looking like, ain't this what the? You see all of these, everybody looking. But you know, you see, I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. But when Tommy came onto the scene, did Tommy look like a ghost?
Oh yeah,
Nah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Ghost was like, the hell? Like, wait a minute, huh?
Oh man, this scene right here set the mood that I want to see episode 3 right now. This is all I needed to see. And they all sitting back, like from Ghost on down to Tamika, who don't even work for the feds no more. Like, what the now you find, because you really never see Tommy
Anywhere.
anywhere. Tommy always doing the dirt. But now that he done shown his face,
At somebody's funeral, he killed.
oh my goodness, man. This was classic right here.
And then went over there to console the sister.
Yeah, and went over there. And what concerns me is who paid for the funeral? Do we know who even paid for the funeral?
I think it was Tommy. I think it was Tommy.
I think so too.
I think it was Tommy. The reason why I think it was Tommy is because he went right up to the sister and said, anything you need, I got you. Like, I'm like, this dude really did not just go right up to her, like, huh? Like, dude, you the reason why she's in the casket right now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, are you a cold piece of work? You a savage. You are a savage for that.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I think Tommy paid for it. He definitely went over there, but Tommy set that mood up in that at that cemetery. He looking at Ghost looking like, you know, like, ain't this something, you know? And then here it is. He finds out Tasha is playing on him. Tasha is playing on him.
Oh yeah, because he actually was like, did you know Tommy was alive this whole time? And she said it with a smile.
Yeah. Yep. I knew he was alive. And so that's where we gonna, you know, it gets crazy at. But I think that scene right there, man. And Ms. Ariel say, I love how Tommy showed up and consoled Paz. The memorable scene is when that was a memorable scene, and then with Tasha response and the grin, like she was proud of him. I mean, Tommy came up in there like a G.
You know, I don't think Tasha paid for the funeral. You know, Miss what's her name? Okay, I can't pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I don't think Tasha paid for the funeral. I'm gonna tell you why I don't think Tasha paid for the funeral. The reason why I don't think Tasha paid for the funeral because she would have had to get the money from Ghost. Now, if she would have got the money from Ghost, and that would have mean Ghost would have paid for the funeral. Because right now, don't forget, Tasha don't have no money.
Yeah.
Tasha don't have no money right now.
Yeah.
So Tasha would have had to A, get the money from Ghost, or B, get the money from Tommy.
Yeah. And when Tommy came up, you know, Tommy said, is there anything you need, you just let me know. You know, and that's why I'm thinking Tommy, I'm leaning towards Tommy, he fronted the money, you know, because she needed. Remember, I thought they were gonna say something while they was at the funeral home. And you know, and the guy was like, the gentleman, he was like, no, everything is covered. But
Yeah.
we still don't know.
And think about it. If what you call it, if Tasha would have paid for it, she said, was it James St. Patrick?
Yeah.
The dude said no, but he would have been like, it was Mr. St. Patrick.
Yeah, that's true. I think Tasha may have told Tommy, because remember, he said, if you need anything, if you think about that car scene, he said, hey, listen, if you need anything, let me know. You know, and he could have said, look, we got to bury Angela. You know, we got to bury her. So I think that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I'm quite sure we'll find out. I thought it was Tasha because Pa said thank you, but they never said it was a female. The guy said it was a different guy. The guy, yeah, he actually said, yeah, it's paid for. But
Yeah.
it could have been Tasha went through Tommy. Because remember, she gave her that nod. Tasha gave her that nod, like, yeah. So maybe Paz think it was Tasha, but I'm thinking it was Tommy.
Tommy that fronted the
Tasha
money.
don't have the money.
Yeah, Tasha doesn't have the money, guys. This is what, see, right now, Tasha broke. Tasha broke. Tasha trying to get all the money that she trying to get. Tasha right now is broke right now. So that's the reason why. So she
No,
said Tasha paid for that funeral. That's why Paz text Tasha to say thank you. Saxe had already told Paz it wasn't Ghost that paid.
no, I don't think Saxe even said
Saxe
that.
don't even know who paid because
Yeah,
Saxe
he
didn't
don't
even
know.
know. Yeah,
Yeah,
Saxe didn't even know who the funeral was even paid for
yeah,
because if you notice when she called him, he was like, "Oh, you will be reimbursed."
yeah. He
You
said
know,
whoever
yeah,
did it, you will be reimbursed.
yeah, but he told her you will be reimbursed once her benefits come through. So
Yeah,
he thinks that she paid for it out of her pocket. She
yeah.
don't know. He don't know anything about anybody else paying
I
for it.
don't think nobody know. Don't
Yeah,
nobody know. And I think the hidden person is Tommy. That's why I'm gonna go with Tommy because financially, who's gonna put up 15, 20,000 for a funeral? She can, as y'all seen at the end, you seen Tasha moving into an apartment that wasn't that penthouse lifestyle that she's usually.
thank you, thank you.
So, you seen the little stove and this and there, all of that. It's going to be very, very interesting. And I
She
think
she
it'll,
she
it'll come out. I think it'll come out within the next episode.
yeah, she moving on down. She not moving on up. She moving on down.
Yep. And so right from here, guys, we see that Tariq has a new employee slash girl. This is gonna be the setup right here from Tariq and this young lady. I think
Now,
this young lady is gonna play his mother. This is gonna be the young Tasha. This is gonna be the
okay,
young Ghost.
and that's what I was trying to explain to you. Remember the other scene when you was bringing about Tasha being up when we was talking about Keisha and on how Keisha wasn't smart and Tasha was book smart. Tasha was book smart, street smart, and all that. You see, you see Tasha in this little girl when she came to that door and she was like, when she was like, "You stick with me, you won't ever go to jail." And
Yeah.
he was like, "You stick with me, you'll be rich.
Yeah.
You ain't never got to worry about money." So you see Tasha and Ghost in that scene right there, and this is why I say I like this episode because it's building up to character development. Because it goes back to when I said in the beginning, 50 has already said book two Ghost picks up 48 hours after this finishes, and you see the growth of Tariq. He
Yeah.
said you see the growth of Tariq.
Yeah, but I don't want to put too much into that though, because they always lying. I mean, there's been rumors where they said Courtney Kemp, who is one of the executive producers, said no, Angela is in these series, but I just don't know until we see it. Cause I don't know, man, because they all be lying, man, just to get us to watch it. If they tell us everything, it's no need for us to watch it. So
Hmm.
we got to honestly wait and see exactly what's going to happen. I don't trust none of them. I don't, because they'll tell you one thing and be like, it is what it is, just to keep us watching. What's up, Isaiah? He say, how is everyone cool that his family is trying to kill him? I don't think everybody is cool that his family is trying to kill him. Right now, that's an option. That's just one of the options that they are thinking about. Tasha is doing it because she need money. She's used to a certain lifestyle. Tariq just don't trust his father because his father don't tell him everything. And so, only one that's Tasha just started being truthful with him. And Tommy is the one that's going to be truthful with you. He going to let you hear it from day one. That's why you see Tommy giving that second to Keisha. He's like, this is the second time. In this lifestyle, don't make me put you down because I'll put you down. We already know how Tommy get down.
Well, I'm gonna go off on a limb and say Tommy kills Keisha.
I
I'm
wouldn't
going
doubt
off
it.
on, I'm going
I
off on a
wouldn't.
limb and say this season Tommy kills Keisha and Proctor dies. I'm really thinking Proctor is gonna die.
Uh, Yeah, I think because in the first scene she didn't sign that because she was being investigated and she didn't sign her paperwork as to be a protected witness. That's why he's saying HR is going through everything. So
Yeah, her assets are frozen. Yeah. Her assets are frozen.
yeah. Have you seen the show from the beginning at Isaiah? Oh, they asked him. Pa said your secret's safe with me and hid the phone in the casket. Yes. Yep. Yeah, we seen that while she was in the funeral home. Um yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I don't even think she got Proctor anymore, after the couple of episodes, because now Proctor got a bug in his house somewhere. So, I don't think he got Proctor anymore now.
So yeah. So right here we at the end of it, guys. I think that ending was classic. Well, the funeral, the cemetery was classic. Now you see Proctor putting the wife is putting the book onto the book bag of the daughter. Tommy and Keisha about to move on up. Tasha moved into another apartment, which is kind of small. It's not the penthouse that she's used to. Um, and then you see Ghost confront Jason. And Jason said, look, if you kill Tommy, we're gonna have a problem. That means you're gonna have to be my new distro. And right now, Ghost is like, look, I'm trying to stay out of the drug game. I don't want it. And what did Jason say? You remember what he said? DVD King of Truth. You remember what he said?
Uh, I can't. No, I don't remember what he
He
said.
said, if it ain't you, then you better find me a new distro.
Yeah.
And who do you see?
Oh,
Who do you see
Tariq.
doing push-ups? No,
Oh, Dre.
Dre. And that's where Dre is coming. Look, Dre done grew braids and everything. But Dre is looking at the news. Hold up, y'all done hit Angela. She part of y'all. You see Donovan come in like, look, we got to go. You got to testify tomorrow. So, and then you see it go off because Dre like, hold up. If y'all supposed to have been watching her, and she got killed, what you think my situation gonna be? And so it goes off from there, guys. And Dre is probably gonna run. I'm gonna tell you now, Dre is about to come out of there like, nah, I'm not testifying because you seen it at the cemetery. Hey, make sure he is there. Make sure he is there so he can testify against the young lady. Because her brother got killed, but the one sister. So the sister, I'm gonna tell you now, the sister is going to the Hernandez. Is that their name? Is probably going to get released because Dre is not going to testify, and this is going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Say Proctor has to be the most loyal to Ghost, so I'll feel bad if he dies. Yep. Say, but it's funny how Tasha blames Ghost for everything. But from the very beginning of the show, all of this started because Tasha didn't want him to quit the drug game. Fam, how easily do we forget that? Yeah. She that's the lifestyle she's accustomed to. We talked about it last week, Isaiah. You got two different women, right? Angela, the career woman, she go to work, she take care of business, she know how to handle business, right? Plus, she saved Ghost's life, potentially, right? But she actually lost her life saving Ghost. All right, then you got Tasha. I want to get out of the game, Tasha. No, we still need to make this money. You know how much we gotta get? Yeah, but we got enough put away. We should be good with the two clubs I own. We should be good. But no, we really need this money. And you got someone. Look, we done made the money. We don't need to be in the dope game anymore. She's pushing him to stay in there, and then Angela was that balance. Look, you don't need to live that lifestyle. I can support you. I can take care of you. All right. So I understand it, but I think, guys, this was a great episode. Yep. This was a great episode right here. I really liked it. And like I said, That ending right there played it all. That ending was classic. And I think I really want to see episode 3 because I think this was a good episode right here. What y'all think? I ain't see too much comment on that on the cemetery scene. Say the Spanish DA is glad if Dre runs away because he's DA working with the Jimenez. Yep, he probably is. I think he got some connection to him. Absolutely. Yep, you are right. Dre will not testify against Alicia. He's going to run and Alicia will be released. Yes, absolutely, Steph. Because he's seen that. Dre is looking like, hold up. If y'all allow her to get killed, I know I can get touched now. I know I can get touched. Say Angela equals Jamie, Tasha equals Ghost. Absolutely. And Ghost, wants to eliminate, Jamie wants to eliminate Ghost. Say 13 more shows. Hopefully there are more and it don't end and we get those spinoffs. That's the rumor that it is going to be. It's going to get spent. It's going to be some spinoff. Yeah, it'll be a spinoff. Say I like Tasha's face at the funeral. She was too happy to say yes to Ghost question, and I think it's going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. Honestly, it's going to be very, very interesting. Now, again, I'm going to give you my thoughts on Jason. I think Jason is going to get knocked off. Who will it be by? Maybe it'll be by some connection with the Jimenez. Because remember, like Rod say right here, right? The Jimenez and Jason, they don't get along. And I think it's going to be somewhere, if it's not Ghost in them, maybe Ghost link up with the Jimenez and they knock off Jason. Jason is playing a game that shouldn't be played. He is not being truthful. He's lying, and he's trying to extort money from both people who used to be, family. And I think once it all come out, I think Jason is getting up out of there. Say the DE is the reason why the Jimenez got released the first time when Angela got him. Yep. And the thing about it, and you're absolutely correct. And without Dre, nothing. And I think it's going to come back. And remember, they keep saying the same thing. They said it in this episode too. Old boy who had the relationship, who took the job in Washington, he said, man, there's something always going bad at y'all office. So he even know. And he's in Washington like, man, it's so much corruption in y'all can't even keep y'all own safe. Y'all can't even keep your own people safe. So it's going to be very, very interesting. Remember, it was the interrogator Alicia Hernandez, but turned the camera off and he turned it away. Yep. And so that's how I think it's going to go down. But I think this was a very powerful episode. Sometimes you got to go and watch it 2 or 3 times just to get a better and get familiar about what happened. I think this was a great episode right here. Great. And like I say, that cemetery scene was a bad boy. That cemetery scene was awesome. Awesome.
Ghost saw a ghost.
Yeah, he definitely saw a ghost. Got a couple I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at this text message right quick. All right, just looking at it. Go from there. But guys, I think that'll do it for this show. I appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll do it again next week. And hopefully next week's show be just as good as these first 2. All right. But this is Superdell. I appreciate y'all. Remember, we'll have a live show tomorrow. and we'll go from there, guys. We'll go from there. We'll talk about the Cutting the Cable Cord show. That's where you can ask me anything about streaming. You can also send me an email at superdelltv@gmail.com, and we'll go from there, guys. So with that being said, let me see. Steph say I'm going to watch it again, and when it airs at 8, always have to rewatch once or twice. Absolutely. So we'll see y'all on the next show, guys. I salute, and we'll go from there, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow. This is Superdell, and I'm signing out. Peace.